How's it going, everybody? This is Goldenbolt, and welcome to my Fury. Now, not my Anger Fury, in fact, my Sith Inquisitor ship here on Star Wars The Old Republic. The Sith Inquisitor gets the same ship as a Sith Warrior as one might imagine, or if you didn't already know, you do. As far as I know, by the way. As you can see, each ship comes with a cargo hold, which is essentially your bank. I am a hoarder. This is the engineering room. I'm giving you a slight tour. We got an escape pod. That droid back there, everyone on the Empire is equipped with that same droid, whereas everyone on the Republic has another droid. I do have a holo terminal, normally to talk to my Sith Assassin's master here. Do you like my hair? As far as I know, I can whip it back and forth. There's Kemval over there, sitting all angry. He's just like, I'm gonna sit here with my arms crossed and be all blue. He's not normally blue. That was a customization for him. I got an intercom here. I've yet to find a use for it. I'm sure that'll happen sometime in the future. Since it is glowing blue, there's probably a use for it. And my luxurious quarters are in there. Kemval's where the crew sleeps. That guy, and there's my very humble droid. And my most recent companion, who I just got, is Andronicus Revel.
We still can, huh?
Probably has the most interesting name ever. He likes to say "huh" a lot.
Missing me already, huh?
As you can see, he does like to say it very often.
Sure thing.
And yeah, he did say, "Let's get off this rock," but he seems to be unaware that we are stationed outside the Imperial fleet, as I was just over there buying some stuff for myself, since I just finished up Tatooine. Well, you may have noticed that the title of this video is Space Combat Coverage, which I will be covering. Space Combat is essentially a Star Fox-style shooter, you could imagine. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's pretty basic. It doesn't require hotkeys like the entirety of the game, so it does take a little bit of skill. I'm going to show you two forms of it. The first one is the first mission you'll ever get, called Jabeam Escort, at least as far as I know. This is the first mission I got, where you have to escort a ship, make sure it doesn't die, by shooting your lasers and your missiles and all that kind of stuff. As you can see, it is quite graphically impressive, although my screen recorder may have not picked up that much, because it is kind of a low-end screen recorder, because I'm not really able to afford fraps as of right now. But yes, you will see that the objective of this mission is to escort the shuttle to safety. Now, there are a handful of different kind of missions throughout this this kind of, you know, feature in the game. It's a mini game, mind you. It's not going to be something that changes constantly, so I can imagine it is why it is the way it is. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool how just ships just fly in? I think that's great. It is quite graphically impressive. I've heard it's even better when you can play on ultra settings. If you couldn't tell, I cannot play on ultra. My computer isn't that powerful, but hey, I can still get the enjoyment out of the game. Now, just like in normal quests, there will be, or missions I should say, you'll get some bonuses throughout space combat. This one, for example, is destroy a handful of Talon fighters while you escort them. So, yeah. I do have all of the grade 1 upgrades at this point. Some kind of missiles. I had 36 missiles at the beginning. I do tend to use my missiles a lot, mainly because I like to see things explode. That's why I'm not sure why I didn't roll a bounty hunter, because I'm sure those guys see lots of explosions, and I'm sure they enjoy it quite a lot. But yeah, this mission isn't too hard, as long as you make sure you know what you're doing. I never seem to get this guy completely unscathed. I'm sure if you totally pay attention and are really good at it, I'm sure you'll be able to accomplish that no problem. Yeah, but extra experience is rewarded to you by defeating the clearing the bonus mission just like any other time. Yeah. Yeah, I just think it's really impressive looking when you see ships fly in, and this one might not be that. You might not be too impressed with this one, but the next one I show you will prove you otherwise. I couldn't find the one I was originally looking for, but the next one I do is in my quest log, or my mission log, because I never really got around to doing much space combat, mainly because the first time I did it, I got face rolled. You have no idea. It was this one, and I had no idea. I lost like 3 times because I had no idea what I was supposed to do. I'm like, I'm shooting him. Why is he dying so much? Little did I know I had like 1 upgrade, and that was a defense upgrade. So I suggest before you get into this, you go to the Imperial Fleet and buy all of the grade 1 upgrades. They're not that expensive, so I mean, it's not too much of a hassle. I don't think it shouldn't be for you. It's not that bad. Control-wise, you do move with your mouse, as I said. It does take a little bit of skill, because you're not equipped with hotkeys as of right now, as far as I know. And you can do a barrel roll with the spacebar, just like you would in Star Fox. Now, the barrel roll does serve as a purpose. It doesn't deflect lasers, as far as I can tell, but it is a nice way to maneuver around laser fire. Once you get the thing to safety, you will go into hyperspace here, and you'll get fleet commendations, which you can use over at the Imperial Fleet to buy upgrades for your ship and some armor later on that requires social points. And yeah, that's one of them. That's normal. That at least for me, that was the first space combat mission I got, and I do have a gray one here because I didn't ever get around to doing it. And as I said, I just finished up most of the stuff I wanted to do on Tatooine. I have some other stuff that I'm probably going to come back and do later, mainly because it's real side, like far side mission stuff. Because I had already done the post Tatooine main quest line, so you know I was like, not really feeling Tatooine anymore. Just a quick, brief overview of the galaxy map. Pretty interesting. And here's the Nez Perron sweep. This one is different. This one is basically just got to shoot up things, and you'll see multiple bonus missions throughout the rest of this. It recommends you do have all of the grade 1 equipment for your ship here, so if you don't, I'm pretty sure you're going to get smashed. Now look at that. Look at that. That looks quite nice. As I said, you might not be impressed with my screen recorder. I hope to fix that soon. Perhaps would be nice to have, mainly because I do have a new external hard drive, and I think I can handle it. But I will have to make sure I have. It's not too expensive, but it's not something I really want to get into buying right now when I have something that works. But when I get further into this content, I will have definitely have fraps. Yeah, as you can see here, it says missiles useful to destroy these things, but I was kind of originally just like, well, I seem to be doing it, so just by shooting them, so it seems to be no problem. Missiles are useful. When it says missiles are useful, and you'll see later. Now, these rocks and asteroids aren't just here for show. You can crash into them, as I think I will do shortly. I don't remember if I did or not. And yeah. They will do damage to you. They will do damage to your ship. You'll see me take a handful of damage here. This is especially... this is proof why the grade 1 upgrades are useful. Because I still didn't have much of a chance of dying, as you can see. Slammed into a rock. Or an asteroid, I guess I should say. You don't have... you have a very small chance of dying with these grade 1 things. Granted, you still do take damage, but not nearly as much without that stuff. For example, you get like 36 sets of missiles, whereas I think you get like 12 without... I don't know why Andronicus keeps talking. He thinks he told me he's the pilot, but he just kind of sits there, and I get in the captain's chair and choose where we go. He's constantly telling me where to go. Here's a bonus mission that just comes up. You see a destroyer ship, as my lovely Sith assassin pointed out, if you could hear him. And there's a bonus objective to destroy the turrets on it. Now, I do not destroy all of them at this point, and we do leave the destroyer for a bit. But fear not, we will be back to destroy it. Now, I'm not aware if that's scripted, or they're just saying, well, you finished everything, let's go back, or if you actually do go back, even if you have already completed the bonus mission. My assumption would be is that you would go back if you haven't completed it, but, I mean, I haven't done enough of this to know. Now, while you watch the rest of this, let's talk about my thoughts about this. Do I like space combat? Yeah, I think it's good. I enjoy it. It's a nice thing to come and do when you're not doing your missions or PvP or flashpoints. It's fun. I'm a huge Star Fox fan. Star Fox 64 is probably my favorite game on the N64, so it was great to see something very reminiscent of that. And yeah, I enjoyed this. I would like to see developments on it, but again, as I said, it is just a mini game, So, and there are it's dailies. You have a lot of daily missions on here, so I feel like they could do more with it. I feel like I would like to see more. I'd like to see, like, maybe a mini-boss or a boss if you do it in a certain amount of time or something like that. That would be cool. So, you know, the replay value could increase. Though I know I'm not the only one who thinks that. There have been countless people on general chat and stuff like that saying, oh, I wish Space Combat had this and this and this. And I'm like, that is not a bad idea. Seriously, if you could complete a certain mission in a certain amount of time and a mini-boss would pop up, that'd be awesome. You know, give you extra rewards for something. It'd give people the reason really to want to come back and do this. Have heard rumors that BioWare has wanted to redo this, mainly because of the mass amount of people that don't like it. There we go. See, complete the bonus mission after we flew back here. I'm not sure why people don't like it that much. I like it. I'm okay with it. I'd like to get more into it, mainly because I don't do it as much, because the Inquisitor storyline is too good, and I keep getting distracted by it when there's so much stuff to do in this game. Like, really, there is so much stuff to do in this game, and you will see that throughout my coverage this year. Yeah. Go into hyperspace there, and we are rewarded with a nice blue upgrade, a grade 2 beam charger. So, yeah, doing the space combat stuff really does help you out. Getting upgrades and more commendations, fleet commendations, for our ship there. So, just equip the beam generator, and it helps out a lot. As you can see, these are, oh yes, there's Chemval, and these are my, ship upgrades. Missing 4 of them because, I don't have access to those kinds of upgrades yet. And, yeah, big improvement. And, oh dear God, my Sith is showing. Let me fix that. My guy, he's an ugly man, isn't he? He's a really ugly man, but, you know, that's okay for him being a pure-blooded Sith. But when he gets his Sith corruption, that is nasty looking. But anyway, that's Space Combat, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.